So I hope you enjoyed this time without me, but daddy's home. So number one, first and foremost, guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel because I'm back posting daily videos again, giving you guys trading recap. And number two, make sure you go follow me on Facebook because I am live streaming now on Facebook 2 days per week. So you can come live trade with me and take a look at those stocks that I'm looking at every single day. And also as well, for the few people who go follow me on Facebook, I'm going to give out some free alerts. So if you like free alerts sent straight to your phone, send me a DM after you smash this follow button right here. Send me a DM that says free alerts. And I want to be very clear with you guys, I'm not trading exactly the way I used to. While I'm still trading breakouts and I'm still trading the top gainers in the market, I have completely changed my system. So over 6 months ago, I made the decision that I wanted to become a better trader. I wanted to stop trading with intuition and I wanted to start trading with data. And the reason why I made this decision is because all traders talk like they have an edge. You watch YouTube video, you go to YouTube video, you go to YouTube video, and you see everybody says they have an edge, but nobody shows the data to back it up. Everybody says a bull flag does well, but nobody shows the data on what the actual win rate is across all of these stocks. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to track all of the data. And what I'm going to do for you in this video is go over some of the things that I've been able to track that directly correlate to win rate. And if you know exactly what to look for, you can increase your win rate. And not only that, you can also start going for bigger moves as well. Like I said, it's simply amazing. And for the select few that want to see if they're a good fit for my new 6-week challenge that I just rolled out, send me a message on Facebook that says challenge, where you can live trade with me every single day and I'll train you one-on-one and I'll go over all of the data points that I found from tracking over 1,000 trades. So with that being said, guys, let's just go ahead and jump straight in. So number one, I'm still trading breakouts like I used to, and don't worry, I'm still pulling out the crayons. So what I'm going to do for you here is pull out the crayons and let's go over the basics of this strategy. So number one, first and foremost, guys, this is the ticker in the top left hand corner, and I'm always trading on the 5-minute time frame. And if you guys are wondering what platform this is the Webull platform. And if you guys want to be trained by me one-on-one and join the 6-week trading challenge, then you guys got to have Webull. It's the platform that I'm most comfortable on, and you got to be down with switching over to Webull because that's what I trade on as well. So we're going to go over here to the 5-minute time frame. And what's great about Webull is that we have this top gainers list. So number one, first and foremost, my criteria, what I look for in stocks still stays the same. However, according to what these variables are and where they're at the point of breakout, I may change my take profit and my stop loss levels. So let's dive into that a little bit further. So the very basics of this strategy is that we're going to make all of our decisions on the 5-minute time frame, and we're looking for stocks that are up at least 20% for the day. At least that's what I used to always say. Now, I want to be very clear that if I see any stocks that are up anywhere from 15 to 20% for the day, I will take them into consideration, but they are more of a judgment call. I prefer stocks that are already up over 20%. However, from taking a look at the data, 15 to 20% is still a zone where I'm looking for possible breakouts. So how do you find out if a stock is up 15 to 20%? Well, number one, first and foremost, you just come over here to the top gainers list and you're able to start at the top of this list, and it just tells you right here, and you can move your way down. But also too, what you can do from there, if you just like to take a look at how far this stock is up from its previous close, you can come over here to quotes, which I have in the top right hand corner over here, quotes, and then right here you can see the previous close. So for example, VOR is the ticker. The previous close on this one was 31 cents. So now all I have to do is come over here, go to my rectangle button, and I go down to around 31 cents, about right here, and I drag that to this point of breakout, and you can see at the point of breakout it was right there at around 20%, and you can see it at the bottom left hand corner of this rectangle. Okay, now you may be asking, Andrew, well, how did you even get the breakout level? Like, hold on now, slow down, wait a minute for me. Okay, cool. Let me bring out the crayons. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're waiting on this initial move up. And I want to be very clear, I do not get to the computer until 6 a.m. So if there's any breakouts that happen before 6 a.m., I don't count them. But when I do sit down at the computer, I count what the high is when I sit down at 6 a.m. So for example, when I sat down at 6 a.m. today, I could see that VOR made this high right here at 5:05 a.m. Eastern time. So what did I do? I made it very simple. All I did was I come up here, horizontal line, and I draw it across the body of the candle. I want to be very clear here. Over the past 6 months, I've tracked 1,000 plus breakouts, and I've never tracked breakouts from the top of the wick. You'll see some candles that use the top of the wick. I've always used the body of the candle. That's how I've tracked all of my data, and my edges are based on the body of the candle. There's nothing wrong with using the wick if that's the system that you've built, as long as you know the data on that, but I've always used the body of the candle, so that's exactly how I got that breakout level. So now that I have my horizontal line set, I'm looking for the breakout of 37.63. For some of you that are familiar with my channel and familiar with my strategy, this may all seem like the same old, right? However, when it comes over here to breakout at 1050, if you are just using the basic core breakout strategy, then you would enter as soon as a 5-minute candle closes above our breakout level. So our breakout level is right here. Finally, this 5-minute candle right here closes above it. So I don't buy as soon as it starts to break above it. I'll wait for this 5-minute candle to close above it to give me more confirmation. So this is where we would hit the B button, right? The big old buy button. And also, disclaimer, guys, I don't promise guaranteed returns or anything like that. Make sure you read the disclaimer. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Most traders lose money, okay? But this is where you would hit the buy button with the basic core strategy. So over the past 6 months and tracking over 1,000 breakout trades, there were quite a few variables that I wanted to see if they had a direct correlation to win rate. One of the most obvious was price of the stock at breakout. And what I've been able to find is actually the exact opposite of what I thought. So I've tracked everything below $1, from 1 to 3, from 3 to 5, and even $5 plus to find which of these stocks have the highest win rate. Comment down below what you think, or actually send me a message on Facebook and let me know what you think. I think you guys would be surprised. But that's one of the variables that I started tracking. Also, with the 1,000 plus breakouts that I tracked, another thing that I started tracking was the free float. What was the free float when it broke out? Because that matters, because free float is the amount of shares that are on the market available to trade for retail traders. Another variable that I started to track as well was the market cap. What was the market cap of the stock when it broke out? Does that have a direct correlation to win rate? Is it better for smaller caps or is it better for larger caps? Which one have a higher win rate? And also too, should I go for higher percentage gains based on where the market cap is at? That's one of the things that I also started tracking. Also, on top of that as well, another thing that I look at now and is very, very important and has a major correlation to win rate is time of day. So is it better to trade in pre-market hours, or is it better to trade during market hours? And even more importantly, is it profitable to trade, for example, like the 6 to 8 a.m. window? Or maybe it's better to trade from 8 to 9 a.m. or maybe 9:30 to 10 is actually best, because everybody has their opinions on this, but I have the data because now I have over 1,000 plus breakout trades. And I can tell you the win rate from 6 to 8, from 8 to 9, from 9 to 9:30, from 9:30 to 10, from 10:30 to 11, and onwards, because this is something that I've actively tracked. Also, the other thing that I took into consideration that I wanted to see if had a very strong correlation to win rate was day of the week. Everybody says that Friday is a bad day. Guess what, guys? From the data that I found, Friday is actually tied for the second highest win rate along with another day. So actually, it's not Friday that's the worst day. And all of this, guys, is what I'm sharing inside of my 6-week challenge. So I found the best win rate day. I found the best time of the day. And then also, too, more importantly, when you start to mix match some of these variables, like, for example, you start to match free float with market cap or price with free float, what you find is certain setups run more than others. So you can actually go for a higher percentage gain. So I take all of these things into consideration now whenever I'm playing a breakout. I don't only just take every single breakout that happens. I trade based off the time of the day, based off the market cap, the free float, the price of the stock, and what time of the day it breaks out as well. I take all of those things into consideration, and all of that data is what I'm sharing with my students in the 6-week challenge. So if that sounds good to you guys, I highly recommend you guys check that out. So I wanted to be very clear with how I'm trading these days, guys. I'm still taking breakouts. That's still the basics of my strategy there, but I'm just looking at a lot more things here now as well. So make sure you guys go follow me on Facebook, doing live streams 2 times per week. Send me a message that says free alerts. I'll hook you up with some free alerts twice per week. Also, if you guys want to join the 6-week challenge, send me a DM that says challenge. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.